Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 3, the third review of Group 14 on the Dry Snuff Nasal playlist. That playlist and another review from it will pop up in the last 20 seconds of this video. I'd also like to thank again Mr. Dennis Crowley for funding or making the funds available for Group 14. He funded the entirety of this group. So for this one, we will be taking a look at this. This is Mullins and Wesley Ltd. Matured Crumble. So this brand, Mullins and Wesley, is a shop, a tobacco shop in Covent Garden section of London. These products, however, with the exception of Jock's Choice, are basically just rebranded Wilson of Sharrow products. I believe this one, Mature Crumbled, is gold label. Wilson of Sharrow gold label. I am not sure, and to tell the truth, I am not sure if gold label is on this playlist yet. So we're going to take it over and keep that in mind in the back of your head, but we're going to approach this like it is a unique product. There are 2 links in the description area of this video. The membership one in particular is very important to the survival of the channel here on YouTube. It is the main funding, so I feel the need to draw your attention to that. I thank you for your consideration. We're going to take it over the desk. We're going to take a closer look at the packaging, the product inside, before we bring it back up top, and I let you know what I think. Back in a moment. Okay, so here we are. So the product cost me online at one of the major English online sites $7.95. Keep in mind, although that seems a little like, this is a 20-gram tin. In relation to a dip can, it's very close dimensionally to a can of dip. So it's a larger size than I usually buy. However, these are only available in this. You are seeing a safety seal, mostly because this would appear to be a lift-off lid, so they sort of need something on there to secure it. And then on the back here, you have 20 grams up top, a lot number that I don't know the meaning of, and then the back warning. So with that, we will just get into this here, and hopefully I have no... Well, that was straightforward enough. Okay. So all the products I opened were that easy. So let me... Yeah, it's just a lift-off lid. There is no thread on that, and wow, it is all the way up there. And I'm going to have to be careful with that. So let me just do this. All right. So it is holding a trench line there, as you can see. I will put it... Yeah, so the moisture level is good on this. The grind is medium to fine. Let's put some down here. Okay, you are under a lot of magnification at this point, but as you can see, there is a fine mill with a coarser cut laid in on top of it. In general, though, I'd say it is leaning towards a fine grind with medium to higher moisture for an English product. So that is what we're looking at. And we will take it back up top. And we are back up top. Okay, so I don't know if I'm even going. The can is so big, I don't know if I'm even going to pinch it off my hand. I'm not going to even spoon any out here. So, it's got bergamot. It's got a little bit of ammonia. If you don't like that, you want to keep that in mind. Ammonia scent. It's very earthy in general. So, let me just... Wow, it's got a little bit of a burn there that I wasn't expecting. Crap. Okay, quite a bit of burn. And I am now checking to make sure I don't have anything in my chin because it's got higher nicotine than I was expecting. It's got burned the second time too. Oh man. Holy cow. Okay. So it's an SP, basically. The moisture's higher than you would normally find in an English snuff. Is it approaching German snuff? No, but it is noticeably higher than other English products. Nicotine is high end of medium to low end of high. It's medium high, somewhere in there. The scent it's an SP, but they've got an ammonia thing going on, which I'm not a huge fan of. I know people that are, though. That said, is it to the point of like something out of South Africa, like Taxi? No, it's not like that at all. But it is present, and if you absolutely hate that, then you got to keep that in mind. Is it a beginner's? It's heavy enough that you don't take it too far back. But it's strong enough, and it's got that coarse grind laid in there, that you will start sneezing. It's not anything terrible. Although these nasal snuff reviews have seemed fairly joined between group 13 and group 14, the group now, there's actually on my end been a break. This stuff is being pre-recorded, and I wasn't really doing any nasal snuff at all for a few weeks, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm sneezing. That said, I wouldn't say this is a beginner's product. It's probably got more nicotine than a beginner needs. The coarse grind that's laid in there acts as an irritant, or definitely will act as an irritant to someone new to nasal snuff. There's just easier products to take. Personally, I find it interesting. I find it a little different than most SPs. It's an SP, but the ammonia aspect adds something different. It's strong enough. It's strong enough for me. I could deal with that. With a higher moisture, I could deal without that coarse cut. I could deal with it all being fine. Because I don't need anything larger, because it's got the moisture that I'm not going to take it too far anyway. All in all, it's got an elevated price. It is a large can. Is it worth that for the amount? Yeah, it probably is. The quality's there and whatnot, but if you're putting out that amount of money for one tin, There are other things that I think the money would be better spent on. All of that said, it is a quality product. The container works just fine in a desk situation. In the pocket, I don't know. It's a lift-off lid. Keep that in mind. You just lift it off, and as you can see, it was very full there and tilted to one side because I'd been holding it up. So all in all, it's good. It's strong, with the exception of the ammonia, which has seemingly left now. I still have the bergamot citrus aspect, but the ammonia was fleeting. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with the product. It's just, with the exception of how strong it is and the ammonia smell that I don't really like, there's nothing really overly stand out about it. So that is what I think. This has been my review of Mature Crumbled by Mullins and Wesley. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do want to thank again Mr. Dennis Crowley for funding this grouping. I do hope all of you are well. As always, do take care of yourselves, and God bless.